My grandmother grew up between two wars in Greece, lost her brother Xristo to the Germans, and named my mother Xristina after him. Rare for a Greek woman, she had a divorce at 50 and has lived for 30 years by herself with his photo still in the spare room. She's a green thumb. She makes cordial from her own mandarins, drinks tea from her own chamomile bush, and picks tomatoes from her garden whenever I say I feel like a salata. She hardly went to school. But one day, when talking of my time at university and admiring all 3 different types of basil she has growing in her garden, she says to me, "Luka, eat 2 leaves basil every day. Good for the blood, good for the brain." They don't teach that at university. And when my brother Eliah says to her, "You know, Yiayia, you know a lot. You're really smart," she always replies, "Yes, Eliah, I'm very educational." So recently, I decided to ask my Yiayia what she thought about racism and whether it was okay that Greeks still hate the Turks for what they did to us in the past. And she says, "Just because some people naughty doesn't mean you throw the rest in the rubbish." Her name is Katerina Batunis, but her maiden name is Saranda Avgar. Saranda Avgar literally means 40 eggs. And the story goes that one of her great-grandfathers was challenged by one of his students in the village to see if he could eat an omelette of 40 eggs without getting sick. And anyone that knows my appetite will know that I'm proud to say he won that bet. So his nickname, 40 Eggs, then turned into the family name and was passed down every generation to my Yiayia. And today, it's her birthday. So I tell her what we always do. "Nai katostisis." May you live to 100. But she's 83. So instead of thanking me, she says, "100? God, me, no thank you. I have enough. Maybe a couple more years, then I go to sleep." Where are you gonna go to sleep? Where are you gonna go to sleep, Yiayia? "In the cemetery. I already buy a little house there. I don't afraid." Until then, she'll keep calling me to see if I'm too cold living in Melbourne, keep stopping me from doing the dishes after she cooks us a meal, keep trying to slip me a $50 note every time I visit, and keep telling me, "Eat 2 leaves basil every day. Good for the blood, good for the brain." They don't teach you that at university.
Oh God.
Naxi,
Εντάξει.
Saresi, you like it?
Very nice.
Very nice?
Is it something with humor
Yeah.
and serious?
No,
Good.
it's like a cena. Yeah.
Very good.
Like someone asked me if I could write a funny poem,
Mm-hmm.
and my poetry is not very funny. It's very serious and strong and deep, and you know.
Yeah, well, some of them you have to be serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought, who's funny that I can write a poem about? And I thought, well, if I just quote Yiayia, then it will be funny.
Okay.
It's you know.
Smell beautiful. And you can eat it easy. You can go to the garden, you can find anything you want. Basil here, basil there, basil the other side. Everywhere you go in my garden. That years back to my life, young, maybe you have one doctor in the whole district. Now you can see doctor every corner. Every house you have one doctor. What for? Every corner you can, in a supermarket you see chemist. And the chemist is full people to buy medicine. Why? Why? The medicine in my garden.